Stories around the world, stories here at home. This is the National News broadcast, bringing to you live from the National News studios here at Rupavahini. A very good evening to you. I am Charita Vinaprarachi.
And I'm Hishainali. Let's have a look at the headlines for tonight. The Supreme Court decides that Harin and Manusha's ousting from SJB is legal. Both have resigned from ministerial portfolios. The President says hunger is common to all disregarding party ideologies. Field Marshal Fonseka resigned from the SJB chairmanship to contest the presidential election. NPP leader Kumara Dissanayake stresses the need to end crossover politics. Mahasangha meet at Papliana. VFS new visa system has earned an income of 4 billion rupees. The first debate between Trump and Kamala Harris will be held on the 10th of September. Pakistan wins Olympic gold for the first time. On to those stories and others in detail, and your top story for tonight is Minister Harin Fernando and Manusha Nanayakara resigned from their portfolios today.
This decision was taken by them following the Supreme Court ruling that Samagi Janabalawege's decision to oust them from the party membership is legal. The Supreme Court, dismissing their petition, ruled out that SJB's decision is legal. The two ministers had filed petitions against the Samagi Janabalawege's decision taken to oust them from party, the violating of the principle of natural justice. The panel of Supreme Court judges decided today that the petitioners have no point in this case. Accordingly, the Supreme Court decided that Samagi Janabalawege's decision is legal. Accordingly, the petition was dismissed without cost. The panel of judges included Achala Venkapuli, Vijit Malalkuda and Arjun Obesekara. After the court ruling, both ministers Harin Fernando and Manusha Nanayakara resigned from their ministries of Lands, Tourism, Sports and Youth Affairs and Labour and Foreign Employment respectively. The two resigned ministers also called a joint media briefing to clarify over this situation. Former Minister Manusha Nanayakara said that it was he and Harin who first came to streets when the people were facing difficulties. He said that Harin is one of the one who introduced the taglines "Serve Fail" and "Gota Go Home." He said that it was Ranil Wickremesinghe who came forward to accept the responsibility at the most difficult time of anarchy. He said that Ranil always used to face challenges without fear. Therefore, we too also decided to help Ranil Wickremesinghe to save the country within this 2 years period. He said that Harin developed the tourism sector and strengthened the economy by increasing the number of tourist arrivals into the country. He said that our ministries have earned a large sum of foreign income. The money is used to import fuel, gas and medicine.
ඒවල එකතුවෙන් තමයි අපිට පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණේ අපේ මිනිස්සුන්ට තෙල් ටික ගෙනත් දෙන්න, මිනිස්සුන්ට ගෑස් ටික ගෙනත් දෙන්න, අපේ මිනිස්සුන්ට බෙහෙත් ටික ගෙනත් දෙන්න. රටට ඉෂ්ට කරන්න ඕන යුතුයකම අපි ඉෂ්ට කරලා අද අපි බය නැතුව එළියට බහින්නේ අපි බාරගත්තු වගකීම අපි යුතුයකම රට වෙනුවෙන් ඉෂ්ට කරලා තියෙනවා.
ගන්න ඕන අමාරුම තීන්දුව ගත්තේ වෙලාවේදී මමයි මිනිස්සේ කතා වුණේ එක දෙයක්. මාස
Join Ranil Wickremesinghe to make a tangible difference in Sri Lanka's economy. SJB may think that our eviction is a victory for them. He said that but it is not a victory because we had the freedom with Ranil to work with our own thinking. He said that it is happy that large number of foreigners have arrived in the country and given over $5 billion US. He said our ministries has earned an income over threefold amount than the IMF loan. On the other hand, Kumara Dissanayake said that Harin Fernando went abroad spending state money. He said that his ministry has not spent a rupee even for his personal benefits.
සංචාරකයෝ ඇවිල්ලා බිලියන 5කට වැඩිය මේ අවුරුදු දෙකේදී IMF එක දෙනවා වගේ තුන් ගුණයකින් මුදල් සංචාරක ශාස්ත්‍රයට ගෙනවා.
And meanwhile, President Ranil Wickremesinghe says that although individuals belonging to various political parties, their hunger is beyond the party politics. The President requests the entire women's community in the country to support him to build a strong economy for the well-being of the future generations.
And the political elements who are marketing the people's sufferings at their stages fled the economic challenge forced before them in the past. President Wickremesinghe made these remarks addressing the Women's Summit held in Colombo today. This event has been organized at the Sri Lanka Exhibition and Convention Centre in Colombo under the title of Kanta Ape Balaya. Representatives of women's organizations and their branches island-wide were present at this meeting. They assured the President that their fullest support will be extended to the President's program to rebuild the national economy. Professor Maitri Wickremesinghe, a group of women's parliamentarians and female councillors and chairpersons of local government bodies were present at this occasion. Minister Pavitra Wanyarachi said that today's gathering is truly remarkable. She said that while she attended many women's conferences over my 32 years in politics, this is the first time she had participated in a multi-party women's conference. She said that why have we come together today? The answer is clear and it requires no lengthy discussions or debates. She said that just look at the current situation in Bangladesh and you'll understand why we've united. She said that in Bangladesh, protesters have occupied the official residence of the head of state and even the parliament. She said that more than 20 members of the parliament have been killed. She said that watching these events unfold on television reminds of what happened in our own country not long ago. She said that Bangladesh activists have burned and destroyed tourist hotels and government institutions, turning the entire country into a fierce wreck. She said that today, Bangladesh is desperately seeking a leader like President Ranil Wickremesinghe. She said that fortunately our nation did not descend into such chaos because we had a leader like President Wickremesinghe. When the former leader fled the country, it was President Wickremesinghe who restored order and stability without any bloodshed. She said that as women who make sound decisions for our motherland, we have set aside our party affiliations and come together as one family to ensure his victory.
රටේ නායකයා රටින් ගිය වෙලාවේ මේ මාතෘ භූමියේ එක ලේ කඳුලක් හලන්න නැතුව රාජ්‍යත්වය ස්ථාපිත කරමින් මේ රට නැවත යථා තත්ත්වයට පත් කරේ වෙන කවුරුත් නෙමෙයි රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ ජනාධිපතිතුමයි කියන එක අපි මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ. කන්න නැති වෙනකොට
Chief Minister Geeta Kumarasinghe said that there was a time when we had no gas or milk powder for our children, and when the economy was declared bankrupt, the opposition hid. She said that it was President Ranil Wickremesinghe who stepped up and gave us relief. She said that for a woman to carry a child, she must be strong. She said that this is why the President provided a nutritional package for 10 months to support women. Also said that women are the ones who can strengthen this country and propel it forward. She said that under the President's leadership, laws to protect women were passed in Parliament. Administrative Secretary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party Women's Front, Kumari Patrage, said that President Ranil Wickremesinghe's sole focus on rebuilding this country. She said that he is a leader who has given all his property to the nation. Also, the women gathered here do not want kings. She said that we will not be misled by those who wear new masks and try to exploit our pain and suffering. In the upcoming presidential election, President Ranil Wickremesinghe is the only leader. Parliamentarian Kokila Gunawardena said that President Ranil Wickremesinghe accepted the daunting challenge of rebuilding the nation motivated solely by his dedication to the country. He has lived up to the trust we placed in him and proven through his actions that he is the only leader capable of guiding our nation through difficult times. Chairperson of the United Lakwanitha Peramuna, Shantini Kongahage, said that women are rallying to vote for President Ranil Wickremesinghe, recognizing him as the only non-partisan candidate who has offered hope to both our children and women. She said that other parties are defined by their colors and affiliations, but should we continue to let these divisions separate us? As women, we must set aside these differences and cast our votes for President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Member of the Conservative Women's Front, Kanishka Michael, said that the young women of the Hill country have already united behind President Ranil Wickremesinghe.
President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that some people ask him why he is running on a non-partisan candidate in this year's presidential election. He said that the truth is hunger is not political. He said that regardless of the party affiliations, everyone experiences hunger. He said that therefore we must set aside our political differences and unite to address the needs of people, that he understands the struggle faced by our citizens who have endured significant hardships without electricity, fuel or food, all while trying to send their children to school. He said that we cannot allow this situation to happen again and it is essential that we work together to prevent it. He said that he became the president because others shield away from their responsibilities and that after taking office, he reached out to Sajith Premadasa and Anuradha Dissanayake asking them to join me in rescuing the people from these challenges, but they declined to support our efforts to improve the economy. He said that in that moment, 3 women stepped out to help me. India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva. The President said that while some who spoke of patriotism and claimed to understand the people's suffering turned away, these 3 women from other countries offered their support to help us move forward. He said that without their assistance, we would not be where we are today. He said that additionally, when our country faced a shortage of fertilizer, Samantha Power from US came to aid. He said that thanks for her help, we succeeded in the yellow season and made strides in reviving our economy. He said that we express our gratitude to these women. He said that the relief we are experiencing today is due to the support provided by the International Monetary Fund, especially from Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, as well as assistance from Janet Yellen and Nirmala Sitharaman. He said that their help has enabled us to move forward strongly. He said that throughout this difficult journey, we have not overlooked the needs of women in our country. He said that needs of women in our country is Sinhala, Tamil, Muslim should all have equal rights. He said that while we tackle the challenges faced by minority groups, we are also committed to ensuring equal rights for women who represent the majority in our society. We have introduced the first law to grant rights to all women, regardless of whether they are Sinhalese, Tamils or Muslims. He said that additionally, we are implementing laws to ensure women have equal rights and said that it meant it is important to note that we have taken many other steps to advance women's rights in this country. Parliamentarian Field Marshal Fonseka has resigned from the chairmanship of Samagi Janabalawega. At a ceremony held today, he said that will contest the upcoming presidential election. Field Marshal Fonseka was elected as a parliamentarian representing the Samagi Janabalawega. His resignation letter has been sent to leader of the Samagi Janabalawega, Sajith Premadasa, today. Parliamentarian Field Marshal Fonseka said that he always stresses that the party politics in this country is corrupted. He said that heads of the political parties are corrupted. He added, even in the SJP, there are about 2.5 million slaves-like members in this party. The binding go after their leader without seeing the reality. He said that therefore there should be a proper diplomatic level leader to rule this country. Field Marshal Fonseka further said that if people select a leader just for popularity this time, they will be against misled. He said that he was suspicious about SJP leader due to his stance at the struggle. He said that the SJP leader hesitated to accept the country at that time. Such leaders are not suitable for the country, and he said that leaders should face challenges bravely. Field Marshal Fonseka further said that he expects to win the election and select suitable members for government.
And in the meantime, Elections Commissioner Samant Sriratnayaka says that the estimated amount of funds is sufficient to hold the elections. He also informs that the media guidelines issued by the Elections Commission are mandatory for all media institutions during the upcoming election season. The Commissioner made these remarks at a media briefing held in the Department of Government Information today regarding the empowerment of election rules and media guidelines. Elections Commissioner Samant Sriratnayaka says that a sum of 9.7 billion rupees is requested from the 2023 budget. He said that as a ground figure, a sum of 10 billion rupees has been allocated. Also, he said, we are confident that all the activities can be settled with this amount. The Elections Commissioner said that last time the longest ballot paper is about 26 inches in length, and the government press has the maximum capacity of 27.7 inches ballot paper. 27 candidates have made their deposits for the election by today. Out of them, 13 are candidates from registered political parties. 13 others are independent candidates. The Election Commission says that one candidate from unregistered political party. 3 more candidates placed their deposit for the election today at the Elections Commission office in Rajgiriya. Engineer Kirti Vikramatne will contest the election from Ape Janabal Party. Professor Tissa Vitarana also placed the cash deposits. M. Tilak Raja placed the cash deposit as an independent candidate today.
And meanwhile, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna presidential candidate Namal Rajapaksa will record an excellent victory at the presidential election. He made these remarks at a special media briefing held in the party headquarters at Nelum Mawatha today. General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna Sakara Karyawasan said that it is not the crossover of top-level leaders that count, but the people at the grassroots level. He said that they are loyal to former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that Pavitra and others may go and come back. He said that it is not a question. He said that such crossovers take place at any party before an election. He said that no one is against one or shun become leader of the country.
Moving on, Minister Tirunal says that an income over 4 billion rupees can be earned for the country through the new VFS visa system. He revealed information regarding this at a press briefing held in Colombo today. Minister Tirunal said that after introducing the VFS visa system, the number of foreigners visiting the country increased month by month. He said that under the system, new visa categories were introduced and they helped to earn an income over 4.5 billion rupees. He said that this income was earned without spending any state coffers. The minister said that the Department of Immigration and Emigration can earn this income without spending even a rupee.
President Ranil Wickremesinghe says that if any economically broken country was re-stabilized within a short period of 2 years, it is none other than Sri Lanka. The president appeals to all to continue this achievement to victorious path. He made this appeal addressing the Diyaparadiriya National Fisheries Convention held at the Sri Lanka Exhibition and Convention Centre in Colombo today. Chairpersons and representatives of island-wide fisheries societies and branches were present at this meeting. Minister of Fisheries Douglas Devananda, State Minister P.L. Nishant and representatives of the National Fisheries Federation presented the Fisheries Charter to the President at this occasion. President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that he must thank all of you who have endured hardships during these 2 difficult years. He said that if we had failed, then the country would have been in ruins. He said that but he believed we could move forward, and it is worth nothing that stabilize the country's economy in just 2 years is a feat achieved only in Sri Lanka. He said that we have implemented a program to stabilize the country's economy, but to alleviate our debt burden. We need to stay on this course for another 4 to 5 years, and he said that other countries have accepted the terms we agreed upon with the International Monetary Fund, and if we fail to adhere to these conditions, we risk losing any further assistance. He said that our track record includes 16 violations of previous IMF agreements, so that trust in US is fragile. He said that the current agreement is robust and we must decide whether to continue building the economy over the next 4 to 5 years according to these agreements, or to breach them, which would result in losing concessions and potentially causing an economic collapse. He said that if the economy collapses again, we won't be able to meet the demands of the fishermen or address their needs. Former Minister Manush Nanayakara said that the situation in Bangladesh today, as reported in the media, highlights serious issues such as attacks on women and loss of lives. He said that without President Ranil Wickremesinghe's leadership, Sri Lanka could have faced similar challenges. He said that since the end of the war, President Wickremesinghe has been dedicated to shielding the country from economic turmoil. He said that despite the difficulties, the government has worked hard to offer concessions on fuel for the fishing industry and is also investing the necessary technologies and facilities for your sector. State Minister P.L. Nishant said that President Ranil Wickremesinghe took charge of the country during its most severe economic and social crises and has guided towards stability through the purposeful action. He said that without his leadership, we might still be struggling, and his visionary approach has allowed us to focus on strengthening the village economy and advancing rural development. And meanwhile, a group of Mahasangha today arrived at the Sunethra Devi Vijayaraja Mahavihara in Papaliana today, expressing their support to President Ranil Wickremesinghe. They also held a media briefing there. Chief incumbent of the Papaliana Sunethra Devi Rajamahavihara, Venerable Vallampiti Subana Dhammathera, said that Mahasangha united to support President Ranil Wickremesinghe as he has far-sighted vision. The Thera said that he requested all the people in the country to elect President Wickremesinghe to office for a period of another 5 years.
හැටියට අනාගතයේ දකින අනාගතයේ පිළිබඳව පැහැදිලි අවබෝධයක් තියෙන පිරිසක් හැටියට
Chief incumbent of the Sedavatta Veragodalla Purana Vihara, Venerable Lambanwala Jana Lokathera, said that Mahasangha will be committed to support President Wickremesinghe at the upcoming presidential election, since he is an internationally recognized leader with more experience.
And for more news here at home, the Attorney General is to make written submissions on the 6th of September with regard to the case filed before the international commercial courts in Singapore to claim compensation for the damages caused in the Express Pearl ship disaster. State Minister Anuradha Jayaratne made these remarks responding to a query raised by opposition leader Sajith Premadasa in Parliament today. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa said that both environmental and economic damage caused to the country due to the fire erupted at the Express Pearl ship. He said that the government is very slow in acting to obtain compensations for the marine and environmental damages. He said that it is reasonable for the government to have talks with the relevant companies and provide a reasonable compensation to all categories of victims, including the fishing community. State Minister Anuradha Jayaratne said that the Attorney General has filed a case before the Singapore International Commercial Courts on behalf of Sri Lanka government to get the relevant compensation regarding the Express Pearl ship disaster. He said that the owners of the relevant shipping company has also submitted their response over this case. The Attorney General will make its submission for Sri Lankan government on the 6th of September. He said that the relevant company has already given $10.2 million to Sri Lanka. Also that, however, the opposition leader always criticized the government's move. In this connection, he said that the government is also regretted with the elements who have joined hands with the opposition leader at present. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa said that he doesn't deal with the elements who caused harmful things to the country. He said that instead he is with 22 million people's side. Parliamentarian Lakshman Kiriala said that there is no difference of the persons who cross over the government. State Minister Anuradha Jayaratne said that although the opposition leader questions regarding the legal activities of this case, some individuals who appeared for the advantages of the relevant shipping companies have now crossed over to the opposition leader's side to strengthen his hands. Therefore, it is ridiculed. The opposition leader puts the blame on the government.
Ambassador of Japan to Sri Lanka, Mizokoshi Hideki, conferred to the Order of the Rising Sun gold race with Rosette on former President of the Sri Lanka Japan Fenrir Society and former President of the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, Kosala Rohana Wickremesinghe, in recognition of his outstanding contribution to promptly friendly relations, mutual understanding and economic exchange between Japan and Sri Lanka. Ambassador Mizokoshi Hideki also emphasized that he has contributed extensively in the promotion of economic relations between Japan and Sri Lanka. With a deep understanding of Japanese companies and business based on his business experience, Rohana Wickremesinghe has been a catalyst for Japanese companies to establish a foothold in Sri Lanka and prosper together with Sri Lankan business, which has helped to increase interest and understanding of Japan in Sri Lanka. The Order of the Rising Sun is awarded by His Imperial Majesty the Emperor of Japan, foreign nationals who have made outstanding contributions to the promotion of friendly relations with Japan. It is hoped that the auspicious event will further develop bilateral relations between Japan and Sri Lanka.
would like to welcome you all to my residence on this momentous occasion of the conferment of the Order of the Rising Sun Gold Race with Rosette on Mr. Kosara Rohana Wikramanayake, a distinguished individual who has contributed to the promotion of friendly relations, mutual understanding, and economic exchanges between Japan and Sri Lanka. Mr. Wikramanayake has been a staunch supporter of Japan throughout his distinguished career, serving in various capacities. In recognition of these outstanding achievements and contributions, the government of Japan, with deep gratitude, has decided to bestow upon Mr. Kosara Rohana Wikramanayake the Order of the Rising Sun Gold Race with Rosette. This award recognizes his unwavering commitment to fostering friendship between Japan and Sri Lanka.
I am deeply grateful for this recognition of the enduring friendship between Sri Lanka and Japan, and journey has shown a power of mutual respect and collaboration. My heartfelt thanks to Ambassador Tsukoshi and Madam for organizing this reception and opening your beautiful home for us. Let us continue building bridges and friendship and goodwill. I give my assurance that I will continue the promotion of friendship and mutual understanding between Lanka and Japan.
Leader of the National People's Power, Honorable Kumar Dissanayake, says that the political system of leaping from one party to other should be concluded. He made his remarks addressing a public rally held in Biyagama yesterday. The National People's Power stated that this rally has been organized to pass the message of the party to Muslim community. Honorable Kumar Dissanayake also said that communalism should also be eliminated from the country. Leader of the National People's Power, Honorable Kumar Dissanayake, said that this election needs to select a leader for the country. He said that your own leader can be elected at the general election, and he said that however at the presidential election you must support for the NPP's victory. He said that whenever you see the crossovers of the political changes these days, you can very well select the most suitable person. He said that Nalaka Godeheva, who received the maximum preferential awards from SLPP, is now at the SJB. He said that the politicians who aroused communal hatred by denying burial from Muslim COVID victims and caused suffering to Muslim people are now at the SJB. He said that the top leader of the SLPP, Prasanna Ranatunga, is now with Ranil. Chairman of the SLPP, GL Pires, is now with Sajid Premadasa. He said that Sajid's party chairman Fonseka is now outside. He also said that the SLPP is disintegrated into 3 factions. He said that this distorted political system is more than enough and should be eliminated once for all.
The special Lagnavasana lottery ticket of the Development Lotteries Board was issued to the market today. It has been named as Lagnavasana Supridana Yogya. The special lottery was launched at the Development Lotteries Board today. Draw is to be taken place on the 12th of next month. The ticket has been valued at 40 rupees and the draw will issue over 3 million cash prizes, including 1 million rupees prize. Buyers will have the chance to win prizes of 100,000 rupees and 50,000 rupees as well through matching special numbers.
That's it on local stories. Stay tuned with international news after this break.
Prima Kottumi, Fantamai.
And out of sports news, Botswana athlete Leslie Tebeko won the gold medal of 200 meters men running event in Paris Olympics.
And this year, first gold medal won by Botswana in the Olympics history. Leslie Tebeko tomorrow at the very same time. I'm Charita signing off with Hesha. Stay safe. Good night.